Hey, how we doing? Welcome to Geeks and Gamers Play. I've been away for roughly 2-ish weeks, took a break, had a meet up and all types of stuff. It was a lot of fun, but we're back and ready to get on the grind. And unfortunately, over the past 2 weeks, more happened than like the past 2 months combined. We had all the Starfield stuff and the lays, the lems, and the empty planets and a whole bunch of stuff. It's just been crazy. And then today, when I'm back to get into things, we have one of the biggest Xbox leaks I think I've ever seen. So what we have right now is FTC leaked documents that have shown us a whole lot that we weren't supposed to see for a long time. Someone's definitely getting in trouble for this one. So leaked documents detail the next generation Xbox targeting 2028, a new hybrid gaming plans, and there's so much more. So the basics of this are plans have leaked showing Microsoft's intentions to develop a next generation hybrid game platform to leverage the combined power of local console client and the cloud. Now, I'm not really a fan of cloud-based gaming, but however. So Microsoft envisioned a sub $99 gadget, possibly handheld, that could run in games using the xCloud platform. The project had potential roadmap that would see the hardware design begin in 2024, dev kits arrive in 2027, and the first hybrid cloud games being produced from 2024 and 2025. Oh boy, so we have a lot to get into. The FTC versus Microsoft case has the news cycle on fire right now with all the leaked plans coming out from both Microsoft and Bethesda. But a new diskless console and a Fallout 3 remaster are just a few of the spicy leaks we've had this morning. Documents have been published by The Verge that details Microsoft's plans well into 2028 for a full amalgamation of the cloud gaming and physical consoles to create a perfect hybrid device and cloud hybrid games. Yikes. So there's all that, which we weren't supposed to see. So the slide above is said to have leaked from May 2022 document detailing Microsoft's vision of a strategy for a cohesive hybrid compute. The consumer has physical diskless consoles that can run games at a higher performance with a combination of cloud technologies and powerful hardware. The price of this tech, less than $99. So Microsoft shows the new console on a timeline with its previous devices and seems to pencil it in for a 2028 release. Man, it's hard to believe that like the Xbox 360 was 2005, man. I love that thing. But anyway, the idea pitched by Microsoft is to create a platform that seamlessly combines the power of the cloud and device to enable gaming anywhere. This may already be in the works at Xbox HQ, and the presentation shows its plan to partner with AMD for the required chips in early 2023 to secure the Navi 5 graphics technology. Other considerations were made, like using Zen 6 CPU cores and ARM. Microsoft also anticipated using the power of AI to improve resolution, reduce latency, and smooth frame rates. And look, there's more stuff we weren't supposed to see, and there's more even right there. So the documents show a possible timeline for the technologies that would have started the hardware design in 2024, sent the dev kits out in 27, and then created the first hybrid cloud games from 2024 to the 2026 region. But before that, another slide says that the company had to make other important choices on that chip, agree on building a slim operating system to run the local parts of those cloud games, decide which teams would be in charge, and design which hardware it would pair with it. So it's just likely that none of this happened, but we've reported before that Microsoft has sacrificed physical Xbox X sales to build the cloud gaming server, so it's not outside the realm of possibility. And there is even more. The above chart breaks down the Xbox Game Pass subscribers and shows how important Microsoft saw cloud-first gaming and users who currently access their games through smart TVs and mobile devices. This number may have spiked significantly since the release of Starfield, as more users than ever are facing queues when trying to use the service. And further documents, yes, there's even more. In the roadmap to 2030, focus on a hero controller, which will be the only thing you need to play on every device. The rough quality pictures of a mobile controller resemble the backbone of the Razer Kishi V2 and a one-handed controller that's not unlike the Nintendo Joy-Con. In addition to the above, the lead controller codenamed the Sable will have direct-to-cloud connectivity as well as Xbox wireless and Bluetooth capability existing controllers. So whether these leaked plans come into effect or not, it's clear that the death of Google Stadia hasn't put off Microsoft and indeed Sony off the idea of cloud gaming. I agree with that, they've been pushing for that for a while. So whilst Microsoft undoubtedly had a head start, recently Sony has overtaken Xbox in some of the proposed capabilities of the cloud gaming service. So there's still all this going on. There's still bits and pieces to figure out with the whole FTC thing that's going on with Activision, Blizzard, and Microsoft. But then, oh boy, there's even more. So the Major League reveals design and specs of the upcoming Xbox X refresh, codenamed the Brooklyn. So there it is there. So the basics of this one is that the FTC versus Microsoft keeps on giving us unredacted documents about mid-generation Xbox Series X refresh have leaked. The documents reveal the design and specs of the upcoming console, which will feature a cylindrical-like design and no disc tray. The console codenamed the Brooklyn is expected to go into sale of November 2024. So there's the new controller, there's all that type of stuff. But then there's also this. Xbox Phil Spencer was targeting a Nintendo acquisition in 2020 in the leaked emails. So way back in the day, like in the year 2000, before Xbox even existed, Microsoft hadn't put out the Xbox yet. They approached Nintendo with the idea of buying them out, and they quite literally got laughed out of the room. And it seems like Phil Spencer took that kind of personally and wanted to have another crack at it. In an unredacted court document published overnight, seemingly in error, Spencer discussed the potential Nintendo acquisition in an email conversation with Microsoft's executive vice president. So while discussing the potential TikTok acquisition, they also asked why Microsoft wasn't pursuing a company like Nintendo instead. Spencer replied that this was exactly what he wanted. I totally agree. The Nintendo is the prime asset for us in gaming, and today gaming is most likely our path to consumer relevance, he replied. I have had numerous conversations with Nintendo about tighter collaborations and feel like if any US company would have a chance with Nintendo, we are probably in the best position. The unfortunate or fortunate for Nintendo's situation is that Nintendo is sitting on a big pile of cash. They have a board of directors that until recently has not pushed for further increases in market growth for stock appreciation. So Spencer went on to say that the former Microsoft board member Mason Moffat, president of Valve Act, has been heavily acquiring shares of Nintendo, and that could create opportunities for Microsoft. And there's the full email there if you care to go back and have a read. So all in all, a lot has leaked, and yeah, this was all supposed to be documents that we were never supposed to see. Someone involved with the FTC case that's going on at the moment really fucked up big time, and now all of this is out in the open for everyone to have a look at. And yeah, I can imagine someone's going to get in trouble for this one. But anyway, you tell me how you're feeling about all this. Let me know in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe to Geeks and Gamers Playing and check out geeksandgamers.com, and I'll see you all in the next video.